plan to do that against Dobbs?
Just make adjustments and try to find ways to contain him.
Sky, when you and TJ and some other guys went to Coach Hoke on Saturday, requested that some things would change. Is that a intimidating thing for a player to do, or is there a trust level between you and Coach where you can do that and not worry about what he's going to think?
Yeah, I feel like there's definitely a trust level that if we have a suggestion from what we see on the field, we have a firsthand view of everything that's happening. So there's definitely a trust level where he would take our word for something if we have a suggestion. So it's good.
Does that happen often, occasionally? Has it happened before?
That was the first time it happened, but I'm glad that he took our word for it and stuck with it. So.
And how big of you guys held him to one offensive touchdown the rest in the second half. How much a part of that were the changes you guys made?
It was just us simplifying everything and just everyone making sure that we know where our help's come from and where to be. So. I feel like it made a little bit of a difference because, everyone knew what they were doing. So.
Is that situational, or can you continue to do that kind of thing this week? Or?
We'll see. We'll see.
So that's not the plan going for this week, or you start over again, similar with how you would normally approach a game as far as defense goes?
We're having the same approaches as we've been having in the past weeks, but I feel like this week's game is a little bit simpler, and we should be able to have a good weekend plan for it.
Does Tennessee do a lot of what Texas A&M did offensively?
It's a little bit similar, with the zone read and everything, and but they just run. They're a lot more physical than Texas A&M, so they like to run the ball a lot more.
Was Coach immediately receptive?
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, I came up to him and he said, "All right, whatever you feel like is gonna work." You trusted us, so it was a good deal.
Yeah. Sky, it seems like the secret to the 3 wins this year has been getting turnovers. How do you guys get more of them to win more games?
Just fight for the ball. Try to knock the ball out. Have an eye for the ball. Just try to get the ball out. Pretty much it, really. Yeah.
What does Coach Elliott add to you guys' meetings when he sits in?
Defensive meetings? Mm-hmm. He hasn't really sat in any defensive meetings. It's been the same coaches in the defense meetings, Hoke and Ward and them. Elliott hasn't really been in defense.
What is it about the zone read? I know everybody seems to run it these days. What makes it so difficult to kind of account for?
Because they have an extra player really in the quarterback that you have to account for. You're pretty much outnumbered when the quarterback runs the football. So you always have to bring an extra guy, or really just have to fit perfectly every time to stop it. So you just have to have a good plan for it.
Are there some changes to how y'all are going to fit it this week compared to last week, or is it just more execution?
There's some changes. We're working on stuff.
Does Tennessee run the quarterback in kind of a different way than a lot of other teams? Because just on film, it sort of looks like they throw a few more wrinkles than you might see from even a Texas A&M.
Yeah, they run the zone read pretty much the same, but it's just they're just pretty good at it. He adds a extra dimension, like I said, so he's a good runner.